Hi, we're Team Phoenix Crusaders, and I'm Shalita, and to my left is...
I'm Adrian.
I'm Sierra.
I'm Aisha.
So as a group, we decided to choose the LASA House to donate our community service hours. And for our project, we agreed to make hygiene kits for the homeless and anyone in the LASA community that is in need of those products. Like for women, we gathered feminine hygiene products, things like razors, tampons, pads, deodorants, and then the same for the men, which is anything that LASA was really short on supply that we could help them with.
So at this point, we all met together and we brought all of our supplies in to get ready to turn them into kits. It was really fun separating all of our items, like our individual toothbrushes, and just making these large hygiene bags for those in need. The women would get razors, pads, and tampons, and then the men would get razors too, and then shaving cream. It was just really nice being able to put these together.
So our goal for the project was to make around 50 hygiene products using our own items that we gathered together. We ended up making more than that because LASA also had items on hand, but their items were kind of like sample size products and some of them were half used, so it was really nice to just be able to bring full size products that weren't used before to them. And on top of our original goal to just make hygiene kits, we also helped them around their offices. We helped organize all of their donation rooms. Because that was something that they just had so many items that they weren't able to store them neatly to make it easily accessible for people to grab if they needed them.
We learned that LASA House provides lots of services to the community, such as people that can come in and use the computer, they can come in and use the printer machine. LASA also pays for people's water bills, and also they have different houses where people who are chronically homeless and women and children who come out of shelter and homeless or domestic violence, they have like 16 units per building that they own in the Lakewood, Tacoma, in those different communities. So LASA House does a lot. They also provide food. One of their main contributor is Chick-fil-A. So anyone who needs food, they can come to the LASA House and they provide them with Chick-fil-A or whatever food items that they have. So what we learned really is that even though it is for homeless, they offer a lot of services for the community.
What I think we should have done different is maybe work with a different organization that would communicate better with us. We had a lot of troubles getting in reach with some of them.
We chose LASA. It felt like they were the only ones to reach back to us in such a short amount of time, so they seemed like the best option to go for. But I think it didn't really work out the best for all of us because none of us were able to meet there together. They did close at 4:30 every single day, so for me personally, that was really inconvenient. And I also think it would have been smarter to really get to know the staff before getting in their personal space and trying to help them out because there was a lot of miscommunication and I think that they expected a lot more from us.
They took as students that we were to actually help them get personal hygienes from other local nonprofit organizations, which that's not what we were there for.
Mm-hmm.
feel like what helped us achieve our goals is just having a group chat so we can message each other a lot.
Absolutely. I think that one major factor on our success was the fact that we did communicate very often. I think we texted each other every other day about what was going on to make sure that we all had everything that we needed for our project.
Don't choose the Lassa House. Go somewhere else and do your community service.
Yeah, choose a reliable community service source.
Be more proactive in your team. Make sure you reach out to each other because that's the only way that a team will be successful is you have effective communication.
Right.
Make sure that you start looking for a great program early and don't wait. So the advice for you is make sure that the whole entire group is communicating.
And to add on to that advice for next students, I would just choose a reliable community service site, someone that you know you can get all your hours in and communicate with.